Welcome back to my channel, sports fans. Okay, let's get into this one right here. Kobe Bryant, a top 5 player, better than Kareem, better than Wilt, better than Magic, better than Russell, better than Michael Jordan. And look, I don't even want to make this video. I keep trying to tell you guys I have no disrespect for Kobe Bryant in his career. I have many videos having this guy's back versus LeBron James and, people that slander his name. I'm only making this video because people keep saying, oh man, that's wrong. You don't have Kobe in your top 5. And I tell them in these videos, I use the same criteria for everybody. Michael Jordan is my favorite player. But I just can't say, oh, I like the way Mike moves. I like the way he dunks. He was on non-defensive teams. He was a better shooter than Wilt. No, there always has to be a criteria. And this is where a lot of people who are supposed to have perspective knowledge about the NBA, or historical knowledge, should I say, they don't stick to a criteria. If you want to go and say Kobe is your favorite player, Michael Jordan is your favorite player, Wilt is your favorite player, based on you just like their game, that's fine. I like to go on overall career. Not just championships, not just MVPs, not just who beat 50-win teams, not just statistical titles, overall resume. And like I said one time before we get into this, ESPN, people like Stephen A. Smith, even Chris Broussard, when they rank Michael Jordan as the number 1 greatest player of all time, look down here at the bottom. And we'll get to this in a minute. They go by the same criteria. Did I copy them? No. I've been at this criteria. But Stephen A. Smith and Chris Broussard will use this same criteria for Michael Jordan, but when it comes down to the rest of the guys, Magic Johnson, Wilt, Kareem, and Russell, that criteria just disappears. Because they need to put LeBron James at number 2. And the criteria is championships, finals MVPs, statistical titles, and defensive player of the year. Now, I don't like to go tit for tat and say this guy had more finals MVPs, so he was a better player. Or just throw that out the door and say, man, this guy had more MVPs, he was a better player. I don't do that. I put all these together: championships, finals MVPs, statistical titles, and defensive player of the year. Add them up. So when we look at, for example, Bill Russell, 11 championships, 5 MVPs, 4 rebound titles. That's it. And just those awards alone, if you can count, that's all you do is add them up. And then we'll look at Kobe. 5 championships, 2 finals MVPs, 1 MVP, and 2 scoring titles. Bill Russell trumps Kobe Bryant in awards. Yearly awards. Not longevity awards, yearly awards. That's how I count mine. And a lot of people, I got this. Before the video's over, I'm going to talk about Ticket TV, because somebody said something about, we can talk about it now, matter of fact. Somebody said something about, oh man, in my comment, why don't you talk about Ticket TV, man? All he do is gossip too. His channel is a gossip channel and all this stuff. Like you got on DreamersPro for being gossip. Let me tell you what. I think Ticket TV's been on there about 7 years. Um, I don't really listen to too much of his content. I've listened to, you know, about 50 videos. Not my cup of tea. Not that he has bad info or his channel is great. It's better than mine. I'm not trying to knock on the dude. When I first came in, Too Raw was my dude. Um, so yeah, Ticket TV does have a lot of gossip, but I kind of look at Ticket TV like he was the original sports king of gossip. Something like that. I don't look at Dreamers Pro like that. It's kind of like, look, when Drake came into the hip hop game, he started singing. You remember, we was all listening to like T.I., right? We was all on some pimp ish, um, popping bottles, popping tags, in a what about 2003? I'd say about 2004 to about whenever T.I. went to jail, 2008, 9, whatever. I think it was 9 or something like that. So we was vibing on some pimp. I don't want to cuss, some pimp ish. Suddenly, they throw T.I. in jail. Guess what? Drake takes front stage, and we all start singing, holding hands, and doing this thing called sing rap. And hip hop turns feminine. I'm like, what's going on here? Drake started making whole songs singing. Dude coming from Canada, the Rossi High. Play the gay dude on TV. Some people say he got some sugar in his tank. Whatever. That's the style he came out with. Sing rap. I don't like it. I think it's sissy. I think it's weak. But what happens then? All the rappers after that start sing rapping. And pretty much destroyed hip hop ever since then. What was that? 2012 or 2010 or something like that? So since then, it's just been um trap music, sing rapping. They got rid of R&B. They got rid of soul music to hear rappers sing. Now, like I said, I didn't like it when Drake came out with it. I think it was real feminine. But that was his thing. He pretty much originated it, that sing rap like that. So I ain't gonna beat the man up too much. What I hated was everybody after him start doing it. So if Ticket TV is the original king of gossip, what am I gonna hate on him for? Sounds like Dreamers Pro copied what Ticket TV did. So I'm not gonna hate on Ticket TV for what? Please. Um, that was his style. That's what he came out with. Ticket TV. That wasn't Dreamers Pro style. So as we move on, when we get down to Magic Johnson, I got something special for you. Since people say Kobe is better than Magic Johnson, so to me, when we look at Bill Russell, I just don't see it. I just don't see that Kobe Bryant was better or had a better career than Bill Russell. Bill Russell would have at least won six Finals MVPs. I know we can't use that against Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was not a better defender than Bill Russell. Not even in the same ballpark. As much as you guys say that he made all these All NBA defensive teams, which he did, I can't take that away from him. But the guy never had 200 steals in a season. Never had 100 blocks in the season. And he, the same thing we say about LeBron James, how they turned the NBA into a no-touch era in 2005 offseason. Kobe Bryant played in that same era. Um, so if you want to say Kobe's a better offensive player, yes. But craft for craft, what are we talking about? Bill Russell, as far as defense, versus Kobe on offense, who had a better craft? Who was better at their craft? I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to think about that. Who was better at their craft? One, two, three. I gotta go with Bill Russell. To me, rebounding is a part of defense. Shot blocking. Bill Russell was top one or top two of all time. Well, you know who? Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe Bryant, a great scorer. But when you're showing me you only got 2 scoring titles in your whole entire career, you're showing me you're one of the best scorers of all time. But 2 scoring titles ain't going to get it for me. When there's other players in NBA history that have more scoring titles than you. So no way, he's better than Bill Russell at his craft, which will be offense for Kobe and Bill Russell defense. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 6 championships, 6 MVPs, 2 Finals MVPs. I think this is wrong. 1-time block champion. No, I think this guy was. Let me see what's going on here. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is off. I want to say he was 3 or 4-time block champion, and definitely only had 1 rebound title and 2 scoring titles. And when we go back up to Bill Russell, not to mention, this guy would have had at least 5, 6 defensive players of the year. I know we can't count this. I'm just saying. We can't say that against Kobe he would have had, because they had all this stuff. So you had all this stuff to work with. I don't even know if this is fair. As far as Kareem, one of the greatest all-around players of all time. Probably would have had about 3, definitely 2 defensive players of the years if they was around in the 70s. You guys are, I don't get it. You're saying that Kobe is a better player than Kareem? Where does it show up? You can't. This is what you guys got to stop doing. Stop using Kobe's competition against Kareem's competition. Because what you would have to do is put Kobe back in the 70s. Under the same shoes, under the same positions, everything. You can't just take a 2000s Kobe and put him in the 70s. It's a whole different era. That's why I'm not comparing eras. I'm comparing what you did in your era. The media teaches you to be an idiot and think that LeBron James in the 2010s will be doing what he's doing in the 60s. No. He'll be wearing the same shoes. He'll be taking the same flights, doing the same medicine. Won't be lifting them weights like that. Won't be taking steroids, allegedly. You guys got to celebrate these guys for what they did in their era. So Wilt Chamberlain, 2 championships, 4 MVPs, 1 Finals MVP, 7 scoring titles, 11 rebound titles, and assist title. What am I missing? You're saying that Kobe Bryant was a better player than Wilt Chamberlain? And that's what I was talking about the other day. When you guys talk about skills, look at these skills. In assist titles, 7 scoring titles, 11 rebound titles. The man didn't even get Defensive Player of the Year back then. The man averaged like 8 blocks a game with Bill Russell. So as we can see, defensively, or we'll just say for Kareem and Wilt, there's no way Kobe was a better two-way player. No way. And as we go on, people say, "Oh man, he got cheated out of MVPs." Go look what Wilt was putting up. His first 3-4 seasons, shattering the mold, and they was giving these MVPs to Bill Russell. Michael Jordan, he He got cheated out of like 2 MVPs in the 80s. Magic Johnson. Look at this. Let me pull this up real quick. 97, 80 season. Magic puts up 7.7 rebounds, 7.3 assists, 2.4 steals a game. And that's on 53% shooting. 80-81, 53% shooting. 81-82, 53% shooting. 82-83, 54% shooting. 83-84, 56% shooting. 84-85, 56% shooting. 85-86, 52% shooting. 86-87, 52% shooting from the field. 87-88, 49. 88-89, 50. And then coming into the 90s, 48, 47, 46. This man was money. So this is what I was looking at right here. 79-80, 7.3 blocks or assist. No, hold on. 79-80, 7.7 rebounds, 7.3 assists, 2.4 steals. The next season, 8.6 rebounds, 8.6 assists, 3.4 steals. The next season, 9.6 rebounds, 9.5 assists, 2.7 steals. The next season, 8.6 rebounds, 10.5 assists, 2.2 steals. The next season, 7.3 rebound. Yes. 7.3 rebounds, 13.1 assists, 2.2 steals. And it just goes on and on. This man is pretty much giving you 6, 7, 8 rebounds while giving you double-digit assists and 2 steals a game. That's insane. The playoffs, 79-80 playoffs. 10 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 steals. The next season, 80-81. 13 rebounds, 7 assists, 2.7 steals. The next season, 82 in the playoffs. 11 rebounds, 9 assists, 2.9 steals. The next season, 83 playoffs. 8 rebounds, 12 assists, 2.3 steals. In some of these seasons in the playoffs, he was giving you 1 block a game on top of that. I think we went over that. 84 playoffs. 6 rebounds, 13 assists, 2 steals. I mean, it just goes on and on. The next season in the playoffs, 85, 7 rebounds, 15 assists, and 1.7 steals. The steals do start to go down, but the rebounds and assists, 7 and double-digit rebounds, it stays the same, homie. Magic Johnson, first career. 5-time champion, 3-time MVP, 3 times finals MVPs, 4 assist titles, 2 steals titles. In a season, Kobe never had 200 steals. Magic Johnson did. I think Magic could have made defensive teams, but he was better at other stuff. Well, greatly better at other stuff than defense. He was good at defense. He wasn't great. But to have 2 steals titles, the man was no slouch. Do we want to even go? So, to me, Kobe Bryant did not have a better career than Magic Johnson at what Magic Johnson does. Magic Johnson was, to me, a good defender when we look at his stats, a better rebounder, a better passer. You guys think the game is all about scoring? That's it? This is why Kobe had a gap in not winning when Shaq left. Because it's not about scoring solely. It's about defense. It's about team effort, rebounding, everything. Michael Jordan, 6-time champion, 6 finals MVPs, 5 MVPs, 10 scoring titles, 3 steals titles, defensive player of the year. Kobe, not a better two-way player than Michael Jordan? No way. Nobody had to teach Michael Jordan how to be Michael Jordan. Kobe Bryant actually had to copy Michael Jordan, had to go to Hakeem to get moves, to get style of play. Michael Jordan didn't have to do that. Yeah, they say, oh, he had his game after Dr. J. Come on. A high flyer, something like that. Crazy moves in the air, yes. But after that, no. Dr. J really didn't move like Michael Jordan. Didn't have the all-around aerial assault from the mid-range. None of that stuff. So to me, these are my top 5 guys. You guys already know what order it's in. Michael Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem, Russell, and then Magic. And just to let the Kobe fans on board, go watch the interviews. Kobe Bryant, he thinks that Wilt Chamberlain is the greatest of all time. When they asked him, he said Wilt Chamberlain. You guys got to remember, they actually played positional basketball back in the days. Contrary to what you think today. And these guys at their positions, I think, when I look at the resume, they were just better at their positions. When I look at it's more than shooting from the perimeter. That's what you guys don't understand. That's why Kobe couldn't win again until he got a paint guy. Michael Jordan was the only one to win 6 championships without a big man. And really 3. Or a great big man, my fault. So Kobe wanted to be like Mike, and he was in a lot of special ways, but a lot of special ways he wasn't. He could have got the steals titles. He could have went after Defensive Player of the Year and been exactly like Mike. He could have had the 200 plus steals, and Jordan had that 6 seasons in a row. That's insane. In back-to-back 100 block seasons. So if you want to be like Mike, you got to be completely like Mike. Mike had a motor nobody never seen before since Wilt Chamberlain. And then I would say Kareem. And then I would say, for me, it would be like tied between Russell and Magic. I'm talking about on court, just an incredible motor to be the best in the game at these statistical categories. Tell me what you think.